Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of the Grandstand here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, AR the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about good old Riddick Columbus striking again, this time over the Ohio Abortion Amendment. Uh, just a bunch of sick people, man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, you basically had them going on Riddick Columbus today and talking about updated locations for people to sign and stuff like that. And then I guess there was one chick who was bitching and moaning about, like, oh, I took my kids with me to go sign stuff to kill other kids in the womb and was sad when people fucking started yelling at me and my kids. I don't know, here's a wild idea. Don't take your fucking children to go kill other kids. How about that? How about don't take your kids to go sign something that's going to kill other children in the future, lady? And expect not to get fucking chewed out for it. Honestly, this is the problem with our country right now in a nutshell, is the kind of child abuse. And there's something I talked about the other day, actually, with the whole psychological thing going on in our country right now, where you have people who don't fucking care, don't seem to actually give a shit, is what it is, and will psychologically and mentally abuse kids, is what it is. And then you wonder why people get fucking fed up with it, dude. You wonder why people are sick and tired of it. You wonder why we're so close to a civil war in this country, or a purge event, or something along those lines. I'm not even sure what it is at this point, honestly. But I think something's definitely going to happen. And I almost want to say before end of the year at this point, just because of the fact that with everything going on, like, it wouldn't surprise me if it did pop off this summer very hard. If nothing else, it'll probably pop off next year during the presidential 2024 election cycle or something like that, most likely. But anyway, either way, it's a bunch of shit, honestly, dude, what it really is. And it's just fucking ridiculous to sit there and be like, oh, they showed me and my kids these, pictures of dead child fetuses, is what it is, dude. And it's like, yeah, they're showing you the viability of these kids, dude, and what they look like way further back than what you're claiming the fucking viability time period is. They're showing you the pictures of them at like 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, 14 weeks, whatever it is, versus, them actually being so-called viable at 22 weeks, which, by the way, I like to point something out too on that one. I believe it was fourth or fifth cousin was born at like 21 weeks and survived, dude. So to sit there and say 22 weeks is viability is absolute bullshit. It's a long time before that, and with medical advancements going on the way they're going on right now, we have a whole lot more viable children much earlier. And of course, they're lying about what this amendment actually is. They're sitting there trying to keep claiming that's an abortion amendment only is what it is, even though it's not. It's totally a genital mutilation amendment as well, to genital mutilate children is what it is, dude. And do sex changes on kids without parental consent is what it ends up being. It's pretty much the exact same copy and paste bullshit that came out of Michigan and Kansas in the past year or so, where it was yes or no amendment ballots and stuff like that. And it's either, oh, do you enshrine this into your constitution or not? And then they added some stuff, I believe it was after Kansas into Michigan's one, where it was legitimately what they're doing here in Ohio now, which is where they're talking about, kids being able to do trans surgeries and stuff like that. And then we, look back at what happened yesterday there in Tennessee, and it's exactly what's going on there. It's everything going on there. So, but anyway, yeah, this is going to be a really short one. I'm about to jump on another panel with some other people, so I just wanted to come on and talk about that for a few minutes. And it disgusts me, dude, to see what's happening in this country right now, and to see exactly what's currently going on nationwide with just everything. It's fucking insane, dude. It really is. And I'm just so fucking fed up with it. I think everybody else is too anymore. And it's like, when is enough, honestly? And that's why I'm going to fight back against these people so hard. That's why I plan on, helping the state lawmakers get the August ballot going through. And if nothing else, they will hopefully be able to get that done. And if they can't get that done, then we will end up being in a situation where I will be able to hopefully get them help, to hopefully get the 60% amendment. If we can't get that done, then 100%, if this actually does get on the ballot in November for this abortion amendment, I plan on suing the state if it actually does get passed, because I don't even think they have the 50% at this point, honestly. I think they maybe have 40% or so of the entire state. And I think, honestly, if it does get to that point, like, it's going to be very, very whatchamacallit-y. And I believe that honestly, like, we are in a point in time in history right now where you could easily have them try to get a bunch of people cheating into positions of power and stuff like that. Because when you look at, actually, it was interesting. They talked about Ohio State actually here and people's IDs and stuff like that. And it's like you're talking about out of state voters voting in Ohio elections, dude. And it's like that's not even legal, bro. That's not even legal to do in the state at all. It's like that's massive voter fraud right there, dude. 100%. And it makes me wonder if these fuckers are the ones signing these petitions. And it's like, yeah, you're not even on our voter rolls, people. You can't legally sign this shit, period. And that alone should disqualify the whole thing. So anyway, that's pretty much where we're at though for the day. But I'll be back later, probably again. We might rehash this again in a little bit longer episode or something like that, like maybe a 20, 30-minute episode or something like that. But it all depends. Like I said before, depending on how YouTube is doing their stuff now. If we have issues, we'll be using the Lazy Anarchy channel as a backup channel then, and going from there. So anyway, until later, I'll see you guys in the next one.